A lovely spring morning in Canada. Some idiot forgot to put the cover on Bugsy. That's okay. He needed a wash anyway. And on the inside. No windows, remember? Oh well. Hello YouTubes. Excuse me. Right, don't panic about Bugsy. He's got marine grade leather or pleather on the seats, so that'll wipe off. And there's lots of holes in the floor for the water to drain away, so he's good. There's no electrics down there, he'll be fine. So this weather is pretty miserable, but we kind of need it to wash away all the snow and all the dirt and all the salt and the grit from winter, and then make way for summer, which will be here in, well, it won't be here for another 6 weeks, but hey, it'll start getting warmer now and I can finally start getting some work done, because this winter's been a slog, as you probably know. Really not got a lot done. And you're thinking, oh, but you've got a nice warm garage. It's not warm, it's freezing. So what I'm going to do today is just give you a quick update, and I got another care package from my biggest channel supporter, Solar Garage. Link up there. Please check him out. He's doing a lot of detailed, highly detailed work on a ram. In fact, a couple of rams. He's building a bit of a sleeper ram just now. Anyway, a gift from Solar Garage. Happy spring from Solar Garage. As I say, biggest channel supporter. He sent me this, which is a little infrared thermometer. I will go into more detail on why I wanted this. These are all from my Amazon wishlist. But this is going to help me tune my vintage hot rod somehow. He also sent me a, what do you call this? Digital calipers. Measuring things, because I need to measure my exhaust and big giant bolts and all sorts of spacing. I've not even opened this yet, but it looks really nice. I'll go into more detail again in a later video. He also got me some assembly lube. Why do I need assembly lube? Again, I'll show you in a later video. So today, update wise, one of the biggest things that's been slowing me down is being able to get parts, both for Bugsy and the new project. Not so much getting the parts, but being able to afford to get the parts delivered here. The biggest problem is shipping to Canada, right? If I buy something in the US of A, if it's heavy, it could be like $150 just to ship it to me. But if you live in America, then a lot of the time shipping is free, which is really frustrating because I'm wasting $150. So my plan, I have got, or hopefully getting a Canadian passport very soon. I've set up a US address, which is a facility just on the other side of the border in Niagara Falls. It's called US address, and it's basically for shipping stuff anywhere in the States, and then you just hop across the border, pick it up, come back across the border, pay your customs, and that's it. You've saved a fortune on postage. I will provide a link below if anyone's in Canada or at least near the American border and they want to have a look at that. Costs you like $5 American to pick stuff up, which is peanuts compared to how much the shipping would cost. Only cost me about $15 in gasoline to get there, so looking forward to getting started in that and get some parts again, because I'm kind of at a stop for now until I get more parts. It's kind of depressing, and also the weather's not helping. You know me, I like to work out in the driveway. Now, I'll give you a quick walk round of what we've not been doing this year so far. The electric Mini has been ultra reliable and requires zero work, except maybe a spring clean, and I'll be changing the wheels over for the summer wheels in a couple of weeks. That's about it for the Mini. New truck has been absolutely perfect and awesome, but I think I will be replacing the front brake pads pretty soon. I'm starting to hear a bit of a squeal. No biggie. Pretty simple job, but not everyone's done it, so I will do a wee video on that at some point. Low cost project, as you know. I'm supposed to be doing this wiring. I've still not touched it. It's just been too freaking cold out here. But while I've been procrastinating, I have actually come up with a solution for the rear end. You may remember that I was really annoyed that these wheels were so close to the frame, and I really like these wheels, both front and back, and we had a big discussion about, oh, don't build your car around a set of wheels. Well, I've got a solution to this. The problem with these wheels is that they're a extreme positive offset, and they've already got 2-inch spacers, so even without the spacers they would be even further in. So because this is a independent rear axle, these drive shafts are just bolted on with 4 bolts. So technically all I have to do is make maybe a 2-inch spacer from the diff outwards, and that can bring the whole assembly out by 2 or 3 inches. And then I can keep my lovely wheels and start designing the body the way I want it. Because it would be a shame to ditch these wheels when I like them so much, and I've got brand new tyres. So I'll go into more detail on how I'm going to do all that in a later video. And of course, Bugsy. Right, the priority for this year is to get proper doors, or at least make proper doors with functioning windows and rubber seals, both for the windows and the trunk area, and also the rubber welting, or whatever it's called, between all the metal panels so that it doesn't clunk. I want this driving nice this year, and I want it soundproof on the inside, draft proof, everything. I just want it driving good. That's priority. There's obviously a lot of other things I can be doing to Bugsy, but number one for this year is to make him feel nice to drive. I've pretty much given up on the idea of getting new doors for him, unless of course once I get my passport and we go to some swap meets in the northern states, I might be able to pick up a couple of doors, bearing in mind they only made this model for 1 year only. It's quite a specific door shape. Failing that, I'll just need to work with what I've got and learn how to fabricate metal properly. But that's the plan. I really want Bugsy driving nice this year. But I've got lots of shows to go to as well, so I'm going to be limited, but priorities right. And maybe we'll think about paint before the end of summer. Maybe. We'll see. Oh, do you remember I was doing a little repair on this thermostat housing coolant filler radiator cap thingamajig? That came out really nice actually. I even got a nice little new radiator cap. I know it's not a radiator, but it's called the same thing, and that fits nicely onto there. Lovely. The only downside is the thermostat housing. Remember I was struggling to get the bolt out that had seized? Well, I managed to snap that. That sucks. Made of aluminum. I don't have a aluminum welding capability, so I need to get a new one of them. Well, that's just awesome. Wonderful. Yeah, I pretty much threw in the towel once I snapped that, and that's why I've not done anything for the last couple of weeks. Very frustrating. Money, money, money. Rain seems to be getting heavier, but that's good. It means it'll wash all that snow away. Let's just check Bugsy. Yep, seats are all nice and shiny, but as you can see, all my electrical stuff up there is dry because I actually did my front window properly. That's fine. That'll dry off when the sun comes out. If the sun comes out. Right folks, thank you for hanging in there, especially all my Patreon supporters, channel supporters, and just everyone who watches this nonsense. We will get back to work soon. It's just been too freaking cold. Again, special thank you to Solar Garage, link up there. Please check him out. Subscribe to his channel if you're into Rams and solar powered stuff, but he helps me out a lot, as you've probably seen in past videos. Just waiting for this weather to warm up a bit and we'll get stuck in. I promise. See you soon. Bye for now.